you look at the top of the formation, it's been a little bit since we've seen Frank Lopez. The diminutive yet aggressive Cuban forward is in the starting 11 tonight.
His first start in 8 matches, but the deployment for them this evening.
And no Harris tonight, 10 goals to his name for Louisville City.
Yeah, the temperatures tonight here in South Florida, 82 degrees. Humidity at 66%, some wind blowing out 17 miles per hour as this match is underway. Lou City going from left to right on your screen. Miami FC, the home team, will be moving from right to left. Miami has lost 4 straight, and for Lou City, they've gone 3-0-2 in their last 5, but all in all, Ken, it's one of those elements for Danny Cruz. It doesn't matter where they're at right now, as long as they're at the top of the leaderboard when it's all said and done at the end of the season.
No doubt. And when you have the goal scorer
who's on the pitch here tonight, newly acquired, played in 10 matches with Birmingham, 1 goal. See if he has an impact here for Miami. He's donning number 15. Beak from outside that drive, good stop by Loss. Punches it to his left.
We were talking about the turf earlier, and there you saw a good example. It was a really tough short hop for Loss because it catapulted off of this almost concrete-esque City invincible, and they conceded first.
Yeah.
For the first time all year at home, they trailed, and that deficit lasted 8 minutes. And then from there, it was a stampede. That was, to me, over the last couple of weeks, the most eye-opening performance in what's been a bunch of them for Louisville City at home. Already 4 or 5+ goal efforts this year. That's already tied the championship record. But what they did against a very good Detroit City side and a very solid and stubborn defense, that would certainly raise some eyebrows.
Lawrence here. Iambilla asking for it as well. Lawrence pulls the trigger. Good stop by Loss. Tried sneaking it in short side. No hesitation in his game.
100% committed to make this save, and he was able to react extremely quickly. That was headed to the back of the net. A great take, a better save, but Miami FC is really spreading out Louisville.
They've fared well so far in this opening half against one of the top-tier teams in all of USL Championship. Perez and McCabe both there. It'll go to Perez. That strike misses the net by a good 5 feet.
Immediately knew that it was off the mark. You'll see his reaction as and you get a little bit too physical. That kind of stuff, that just puts your team in a detrimental position.
So now let's see if Lou City can take advantage of it. Perez into the box. They don't have numbers. Lou City scores off the header. Things are way too easy right now for the road team. They get on the board first, and it's 1-0 Lou City. Elijah Winder, his 3rd of the season.
This is what happens when you lose focus. There was no reason for Booth to register that yellow, and then what happens? Literal moments later, it's delivered into the area. Poor marking and a good finish there by Elijah Winder, and it's 1-0 to Louisville City. And they have not been on the front foot for a good portion of this opening half to this point.
Aiden from Westchester, Pennsylvania, dangerous move into the box. Iambilla, Booth trying to head this thing away out of harm's way. Lou City doing a good job of holding on to possession. McFadden again. See, he goes to the back post. He does that header, just a little bit off the mark. But again, Lou City is searching for their 2nd goal this opening half. Now the announcement comes. Alan Gavilanes coming in. So Gavilanes in for Jordan Iambilla.
And I don't know if Iambilla took a knock. He was grimacing a bit as he came off. He was the one attempting to mark on that last set piece, and he looked flat-footed and didn't look like he read the ball well. I mean, that ends up being a really good play by Laz because he had to get up and fingertip that in midair.
And that'll do it for the opening half. So the first half comes to a conclusion, which many people thought would be a Lou City walkaway. They do have 1 goal. That man right there, Elijah Winder, his 3rd of the season.
They showed a lot of fearlessness when it came to pushing forward and having Louisville City look a bit off balance defensively. I thought that there was a good 15-minute stretch where Miami FC looked downright dangerous.
Ooh, Lawrence Weavy takes that shot. It was blocked on the way through. Gavilanes did not get a lot of juice on that rebound.
I was just going to mention Lawrence. He's the one who had the best opportunity for Miami FC in the opening half. And there, if not for an opportune block shot, that would have had less sprawling as well. So Miami FC, we've seen, they're capable of doing things like that, but it's got to be. That's just not good. And I don't want to pile on him, but don't show up your coach like that.
Miami FC trying to show something here. Gavilanes, that shot again blocked on the way through. That's 3 of them here in the second half for Louisville.
Louisville's playing with fire a little bit here, David. There are too many opportunities.
Speaking of opportunities, Perez here, nice pivot, good stop by Rodriguez. Keeping this game afloat for Miami FC, Perez lurking there.
Perez was going to be able to unleash something, chest it down. He's looking ahead the entire way. Look at the strides. Look how quickly the shot comes off his left foot. All he needs.
We do have the luxury of having those hot microphones down on the turf, so it always helps, no matter the language that is spoken in. Marana here. Need to give it up earlier, though. Cabral was asking for it, came too late, though. Back to Cardona. Cardona bends it in. Lopez scores! Oh, a great header from Frankie Lopez in the 61st minute, and we are level at 1-1.
We said Louisville City was playing with fire, and this is exactly why Louisville City needed to start applying itself defensively. Look at this delivery with a right foot. Cardona puts it on a dime, and Lopez, who is of short stature, it is right on his head. If he is 4 or 5 inches taller, he might not get to this. He has to play it off his body. Instead, it is in.
So 3 immediate changes for Danny Cruz. Morris on the punch. That one right off some woodwork. He's going to hit this thing as clean as he possibly could. Great accuracy here.
And boy, did he hit it extremely cleanly. And this is the thing about Rodriguez. He is not the Miami FC roster. He's not the biggest goalkeeper. And so you aim upper right, and it was almost 2-1 Lou City.
Cabral, Gavilanes wants it back. Cabral on the approach. It gets wiped out the very last moment. Great recovery, good transition game.
And an understanding of the situation at hand, this has been a completely different side compared to how we saw them head off the pitch after 45 minutes.
Morris. He's going to stay with Lou City. Showing me Davila and Serrano, 3 new combatants for Lou City. Came onto the pitch a few moments ago. Showing me making his way via Pittsburgh Riverhounds. That one tousled around. Rodriguez got one hand on it, and it goes off the crossbar.
You have got to be better. Look at this. It's thrown to the edge of the 6-yard box. How that gets through 5 Miami FC defenders and on it to the head, that should have been able to great position to score. That has got to be better right there. And it nearly cost Miami FC.
Yeah, Gonzalez, who floated that thing up, really did all that he could with that header. I mean, you'd love to have that expectation that the ball's coming your way all the time, but for Gonzalez, not nearly flat-footed, but...
No, but it was a great attempt.
Low line drive.
Sure. But it would make me feel better if it didn't come at the expense of the team that's 12th in the table in the Eastern Conference.
That's true. Gonzalez here floating around, heavy contact inside the 18, and our lead official points the spot, and Matrano wants to vomit all over the place.
Gonzalez, the delivery, I mean, I didn't see any sort of extension of any limb. We'll see this again. And there's a little bit of contact, but you cannot call in the 80.
Tosh on the approach here in the 84th minute. See how he delivers this thing. Slight hesitation, he scores! Calm, cool, and comfortable, and a disgusting result for Miami FC. Lou City back in front, 2-1.
Tosh is professional as it gets there. And he had to, because of a delay, alter his preparation. But that's a veteran against a 19-year-old. And he made it look easy. An angle where you're able to tell anything. But it's clear the frustration is high here from Miami FC. And I get it. Now the question, I believe, is Tosh with a right hand. And we have a card shown to loss just to really drive home the point tonight to
nobody's
delay
safe.
of game. Yeah, nobody's safe. There we go. There's,
like
there's our keeper yellow.
Yeah, this is like Game of Thrones, right? You don't know who's surviving, who's around for the next episode.
So what Miami FC is claiming, though, on that corner is Tosh on the back post made contact with his right arm.
Oh, showing me there to Serrano. Serrano working one-on-one with Medrano. Trying to set him up. Serrano into the box. Trying to do it himself. Good stop by Rodriguez. Got both paws out to keep this thing alive. Nearly a Herculean effort by Serrano. Didn't start this match, but he's had a major impact.
See Serrano, good 1v1 work. A Miami FC side that clearly is cognizant of men.
Line.
My goodness.
Out! Out!
Back post again. Oh, that one tailor-made for Genzano, but he hits it way too hard, and that's how this match will end, in pure agony for Miami FC.